If you are an Android user, then Google Play Store is certainly up to the mark of today's need of consumers. But it also has some limitations which makes a way for its alternatives in the market. The secondary app marketplaces, which provides a wide variety of choice to download APK files, are not available in the Play Store itself. Thankfully, there are various Play Store alternatives on the market that offers you a place to download apps and games. Some of them offer more app choices than Google Play Store, as their policies are not as restrictive as the latter. So if you are interested, here are top 8 best Google Play Store alternatives you can download and use in 2020. Excited? So let's get started. The first app on the list is Aurora Store, which is an elegant alternative to Google Play Store with an elegant design. Using Aurora, you can download apps, update existing apps, search for apps, get details about in-app trackers, spoof your location, and much more. The best case scenario for someone to use this app store is if an app or services is not available in their country or region. Using Aurora Store, users can easily spoof location, region, and even language barriers to download any app or service that has been blocked on the Google Play Store. What stood out the most about Aurora Store is the beautiful UI and interface that the App Store has to offer. It contains a great paginated view of apps, games, tools, and more that laid out very beautifully. For someone who wants to refrain from using Google services altogether, Aurora is a great alternative too, since it allows app and services to still function without any Play services to be required. As usual, you can update and download several apps or games at the same time and manage them all using an easy-to-use tab. Lastly, user can also blacklist apps or services to prevent random installation for any reason whatsoever. So if you have been looking for the best all-round app store to replace the Google Play Store, then we don't have any better offering than Aurora Store itself. Next up we have Appian Store. Everyone loves freebies, and in this era of paid apps, who will not love to have free app for which you have to pay at other platforms? Appian is the one-stop place for you if you are a freebie lover. This was originally developed as a Vietnamese application, but now it is also available in English, which expands its reach to the audience and customer base. Now you might think about the security and protection of your phone if you're using this app to download apps on your device. But don't worry, as it is a third-party app store where app content will be updated frequently, which will ease your way to have instant and real-time information about the latest apps on the Android. XDA Labs comes directly from the good folks over the XDA developers, so any privacy or security concerns can easily be forgotten thanks to their reputation and variable sources. Coming to the actual app store itself, users can not only browse all the forums on their phone, but also access a mini app store that contains a few useful tools. Most of these apps and services aren't made for people who are looking for social media or entertainment apps, since XDA Labs is dedicated to those who are on the lookout for the best tools to make their Android experience better by the day. You can download tools like a system-wide ad blocker, an app that forces dark mode on rooted devices, and so much more. You can also download the latest Exposed module straight from this application if you are rooted with the Exposed framework on your phone. Overall, XDA Lab has the best-in-class UI and design and is constantly being updated with better features and bugs fixes. We highly recommend this app store to you if you want to test out the best experimental apps and services on your Android device. Next on the list is probably one of the closest and best Google Play Store alternatives, as it has been designed keeping in mind the Google standards and the experience is good as Play Store with a well-designed user interface. The highlight of this amazing alternative app is that it has a wide variety of application which fulfills the taste and preferences of almost all type of consumers. I'm saying so because it has approximately 700,000 apps to choose from, its existing collection which has over 3 billion downloads. It has been accessed and used by more than 150 million users worldwide. Now this figure is staggering, and consumers should not be worried about the reputation of this app. Next on the list is Fdroid, which is a good alternative for you if you are looking for exciting apps which your smartphone might be missing. This app consists of all the apps that are available as open source, from where you can download the apps which are not available on the Google Play Store. The most satisfying thing about the app is that it does not contain any pirated or cracked software, which also solves the concern of the consumer about the protection of the device from the unwanted malicious viruses. This app is a must-try for all the app lovers as it provides a versatile choice of exploring the new open source apps which are not available on the Google Play Store. One does not need more than this, and this is one of the best Google Play Store alternative that you can try. The sixth service on this list is vastly different from the ones we have already mentioned. APK Mirror, unlike all the previous offering, is not an app store. It is a website that has been around since a very long time and which is basically a giant repository of all the applications, games, services or tools that are available on the Google Play Store. You won't be able to find premium version of apps or games here since all the APK files signed by Google and the developers themselves. However, APK Mirror is your best stop shop if you are a big sucker for privacy or security concern and do not want to rely on third-party app store to fulfill your temporary goals. The website itself is highly optimized for mobile devices and you can search for apps or games with the tap of a button. You can then select any version of APK you want and start manually installing it on your phone. While it has the disadvantage of not being able to automatically update your apps, APK Mirror is best suited for people who want the latest and most secure version of apps or games they have been looking for. Next up is probably the most complete alternative to Google Play Store. In many areas, all the App Store we have mentioned. However, Amazon App Store is a great way to find and download new apps and games for your Android device. Not only it is compatible with most Android phones and tablets, but you can oftentimes sideload it onto even those devices which might not be compatible on the first glance. It has a rich user interface and feels just like an inbuilt app store for your phone as opposed to something that you might have downloaded from the internet. Another great feature that the Amazon App Store has is the occasionally free titles for apps and games that come by every now and then. Overall, if you have been waiting to try out an alternative to Google Play Store which is not only rich in design but does a lot in the functionality department, we highly recommend you to try this one out for yourself. The last app on the list is AC Market, that offers you to choose from a wide range of categories ranging from apps, movies and games. This alternative has a minimal UI which makes it more easier for user to avail. You might face problems while accessing this alternative as it has so many applications that can spoil your experience. It is recommended that you should use ad blocker to improve your experience. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed our roundup of some of the best Google Play Store alternatives available for Android devices. Which one among the list is your favorite and how many of these app store have you already known or have been using? Do let us know that in the comments down below. And for more future videos like this, do consider subscribing and hit the bell icon so that you never miss any future videos from Fdroid. So this is Samir signing off and I'll see you guys in my next one.